Bonjour, my darlings. Happy Monday. Happy Monday to you. Happy Monday to you. And yes, darling, we've got our cup of coffee in our peacock cup today because it's cute. Y'all, they want us to care about their little stinky dinky whites only town so bad. So bad. It has been everywhere. Oh, there's this white. It's like 10 people out there that haven't washed in goodness knows how long, running in front of cameras to go, yes, this is our heritage. Meanwhile, they're struggling to dig a hole in the ground by themselves. We're going over here. We're going over here. I love that. Darling, please go. Like, they want us to care. They want us to be like, oh no. Oh, the horrible people are going to all go over there away from the rest of it. Oh no. Please come back and join us in civilization. We miss you so much. Like, woohoo, woohoo. That's what we're talking about. For the ones in my comments over the weekend who were like, what else can we do? First of all, darling, if you're on the subscriber only poll, we got a little note today, okay, to go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back. All right. If you're one of the folks that's been yodeling from the mountaintops this whole time and you're getting burnt out and you hear me going, do more, and you're like, what else can be done? Okay, first of all, take a moment to be proud of what you've done, how far you've come, whatever that is, for whatever your space and whatever your capacity is. All right, we're not talking to folks that are already yelling. We're talking about the folks that need to start yelling. And darling, guess who doesn't like being inconvenienced at all or uncomfortable? Okay, the ones who were smearing their own bodily you-know-whats on the Capitol. Those folks are the ones who believe that your freedom ends as soon as they've been inconvenienced in any way, shape, or form. They cannot take discomfort. In the podcast episode we talked about, when we talk about the fragility, and again, not saying that all of these have it, we're just saying the culture, which doesn't necessarily mean you're that color. You can be this color and still subscribing to that culture, okay? We say this a lot. I have to remind you all of that. They don't want to be, they want their own group, right? They want to exclude other people. They want to be the bullies. They want to be the horrible people. And if 1% of that echoes back on them, they don't know what to do. Okay, so stop leaving safe spaces. No safe spaces for the guardians of PDFery. Call them that. Okay, be like Scotland. Scotland didn't use that dude's name, didn't use the title. They said convicted felon and leader of this party, and that's how you need to do it. Stop referring to them with the same level of respect and decency like they're human and like they deserve it. Make them uncomfortable until they realize they're going to have to get loud too, upwards. All right. The ones that are going, you guys don't hate me for what I did. I'm sorry now because it affects me. The fight is up. It's not across. It's up. Okay, good. Put your money where your mouth is and start yelling up instead of telling everyone else across from you not to judge you anymore. Do you understand what I'm saying? Make them uncomfortable. Their fragility and their need to feel special while also the victim. We're superior, but also we're victims. You can't have it both ways. All right. Point it out. Keep applying pressure. When they get uncomfortable, they start barking up. Okay. So that's another thing that we can do. We've got more unsurprising news. Like, oh, they're thinking, should they move the World Cup and the Olympics? Gosh, some of y'all are so frustrating. DHS arrested a CoPilot in San Francisco for, a certain type of essay. And that's not the thing. I don't know how true that is or isn't. I just wanted to point out that it was DHS. DHS is doing arrests for non-Homeland Security things. That's the part they're slipping by that they're not mentioning when they go, oh, DHS arrested a CoPilot for this, that, and the other. Why is DHS doing that? That's someone else's job. I'm sure it has nothing to do with them starting to test the waters and stretch the boundaries of sending the Gestapo to take whoever they want. You know, that little executive order that you can't order the states to do it, but it doesn't matter. The Gestapo does what they want until the courts force it to stop. So they are going to start doing that. Just taking whoever they want and deciding who counts as mentally ill or homeless or an addict. They could just decide that pilot must be mentally ill. Here you go. We're taking him. Okay. So, all right. We're calling it. Okay. Meanwhile, yes, I did see the NBC hit piece. We talked about it in the podcast episode, talking about ETA and smart elections and all of that and how it was framed. I'm glad they got wide recognition on a large platform. I'm upset with how they framed it, but I'm not surprised because they don't want anyone fixing this. Okay, the media is in on it. There's a bias monitor at CBS for one man's feelings. All right, like I said, their fragility is how we handle this. They can't take it. They can't take not 2% of the heat. Just like if they use 2% more of their brain, they might be able to figure out that none of this is for them. Same thing. All right. 2% discomfort, and they're ready to set up bias monitors to protect their feelings alone. That's the button to hit. I'm just saying.